Okay, guten Tag everyone, welcome to Munich. This is London Planespotting. We are live at Munich International Airport. Have we got a special week starting today? So we are here at Munich and also going to be at over at the Far Spotters Hill, which you can't really see at the moment. Don't know if you'll be able to see that past the trees. Let's see if we can get it. Just up there, but there it is. Can't see that tree, but anyway, so we're up there tomorrow around about 12 German time, so that will be around about 11 o'clock UK time. But we are live. It is now coming up to it's just gone 5:30 in Germany, so that's 4:30 UK time, as we now can see Lufthansa. Is that Lufthansa? Yep, Lufthansa Airbus A350 now rolling. Let's watch that. It's being tugged, I believe. Yeah, it's moving and tug. So it looks like our first flight incoming is going to be NetJet. So that's a Embraer 300, and that is coming in from Florence. A Lufthansa flight is just lining up according to flight radar. I can't see it at a distance. Let's just have a check. Or is that our movement earlier? Let's have a look. A319. Not that I'm seeing it. Oh, is it Austrian? Hang on. Lufthansa, operated by Lufthansa City Line. But it's an Austrian livery. I think I can see it actually. There it is. So that is that on the runway? Or is it lining up? It's not on the runway yet, it's on taxiway. I'm assuming that will take off this runway. So we're at runway 08 right at Munich. Let's see if we can get a glimpse of that. There it is. Bit far away for us. We have got a bit of trees today, so apologies for that. So this is Lufthansa flight 9932 going to Bratislava. Airbus A319, 18 years old, 2004 this aircraft. If you're joining us, welcome along. Don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to use the chat. Any questions or anything like that, do let me know. Looks like we're waiting for the NetJet to come in first. Let's just double check that. So no, Netflix going on to the left, runway 08 left. So this Lufthansa flight should have first clearance. Yep, it's moving, there we go. And then by the looks of it, we've got a CRJ 900LR from Lufthansa coming in as well. That's on short final. windy today, so I do apologise if the wind does break in the background. There we go, we're rolling. Landing lights on. Oh, that's an early rotate. That really is an early rotate. Must be a very light load today. So that was a Lufthansa flight, but with the Austrian Airlines livery. Now don't forget, Lufthansa do own Austrian Airlines, same as Swiss Airlines, or Swiss. We should see the CRJ coming in very soon as well. One thing beautiful about Munich Airport is it is so spotter friendly. There's a hill behind me. Unfortunately, that's got a load of trees to the long stretch of the runways, which is why I've repositioned here. But even here is a good position. We're not far from the actual barrier security gates at the moment and the security fences. But as we wait for the CRJ to come in. So Munich, with most airports at the moment, we are seeing an increase. Not so busy that much. We are still, it's just starting the summer period at the moment. So hopefully in August there'll be a lot more. As I think I can see in the far distance, I don't think the camera's going to pick it up, but a CRJ Lufthansa flight coming in. Aviation, awesome, beautiful airport here. Landed yesterday, fantastic, and it's so much available. Really good. Went to Munich Centre today, Central City. Tried to get a Bayern Munich tour, but I don't think I was able to get one. I wasn't able to get one, only because I believe they're playing today, aren't they? Here's our CRJ coming in. Can we get it? There we are. Come on, camera, focus for me. We're at a distance. There we go. There she is. So this is Lufthansa 2371 coming in from Zurich. So this is the plane I will most likely be flying on tomorrow, because I am off to Zurich to the observation deck tomorrow. So I do know I'm going to be flying a CRJ, so it's probably one of these, if not this one. Let's just watch. There we go. Touchdown. Ooh. So whilst I'm also flying this, there will be trip reports. I've got the Airbus A320neo trip report coming out soon after I've come back to England. So this was on Lufthansa business, and we'll see if it actually is worth the price of business class for an intra-Europe flight. Do let me know what you think. So there's Terminal 2, main hub for Lufthansa. Terminal 2 is. Most of the Star Alliance as well. So you've got two terminals here, Terminal 2 and Terminal 1. This is Terminal 1. So our next flight coming in, what do we have? So this is FlexJet Europe coming from Ibiza, another Embraer 600. Let's just focusing on that as it comes in. See an earlier exit with this one because it's quite a light aircraft, it's quite a small aircraft as well. Closer to his gate, that's why he's going to stretch of the runway. There's no one really behind waiting to land. Now it's turning on. So next incoming looks like to be a Bombardier Global 7500. Private owner, not a a arrival. Let's have a look, see if we can track it back. No, but it's could be something from either Cairo or Dubai. This one, Middle East, by the looks of it. Nothing at the moment showing on the actual destination, but that's coming in now. Let's go and can't really see it at a distance at the moment. So after this private Bombardier, we're expecting an Istanbul flight, Turkish Airlines, TK1635. That is an Airbus A321. So correction, Aviation Awesome just corrected me. We have 3 terminals. Interesting. When I took an Uber today, it only gave me an option of 1 and 2. Oh, okay, so there's a satellite terminal, which is terminal 3. Is that like 2B? Do let me know. So private jet is coming off a bit early. Looks like going to a parking stand over in the far distance. You have got the far distance there, that's the cargo hub of Lufthansa. As we now wait for the Istanbul flight to come in. And then after that we have an Airbus A320 Neo from Air Malta. Let's just keep an eye on our Airbus A321. Well, that's clearly not an Airbus A321. So that one's gone in front. Who's that? That's not on... Oh, it is. This is Lufthansa. CRJ 900LR. 232131. So our CRJ is leaving, runway 08 right, and our Airbus A321 is now approaching. So this is Turkish Airlines A321. So this is the Istanbul flight. So after this is our Air Malta flight, and this is Lucca flight. Malta flight 308 coming in now. So after the Air Malta flight, we've got a Cessna 525 Citation CJ2. That's a private plane coming in. Then after that, we're expecting Lufthansa 1717 coming from Split, and that is an Airbus A320. And then after that, we have an Air Dolomiti, which is an Embraer 195LR. And that's a flight coming in from Venice. So this is our Lufthansa Airbus A320 coming in right now. This is Lufthansa 1717. And then after that we have the Air Dolomiti, sorry, from Venice. And then we have another Air Dolomiti, and that's from Graz. So this is our second El Dolomito. Paul, thank you very much for kind comments. Phil D, hello, welcome. Hello from Hamburg. Good to see you. Do keep the chat live, guys, and please keep it nice and clean. Again, today is the kickstart of our Planespotting Mega Week. We are here today, tomorrow, and we're also at Zurich on Thursday, and then at London City, back at our base of London City on Friday, Good Friday, as we watch the Air Dolomiti Embraer come past us. So just so you know, guys, we're going to be at a different location tomorrow. We're not going to be here. Reason why this spot was chosen today is because it's closer to my hotel, just so I can be back sooner and plan ahead. So not the best ideal location, but to be fair, compared to most other UK airports, this is absolutely A class. Now, I know that's not the case for fellow German air spotters here. I'm sure they'll be able to show me up by showing a different location, which is going to be far better than here. But for a UK spotter in Germany, this is pretty decent, considering what we have to put up with in the UK. So this is another Dolmiti flight coming in. We've got 3 in a row now. This is 8257, this one. And then after that we have a Lufthansa flight coming in from Dubrovnik. That is 1711, LH 1711, and that's an Airbus A321. So early on we did have a few takeoffs. Unfortunately, I wasn't here in time for that. Hopefully we will get some takeoffs soon here on this runway. We did have them yesterday evening, which is what I was monitoring on flight 24. So it looks like a Lufthansa CRJ is taxiing. Here's a Lufthansa flight. So Billy has asked, do I watch Kevin aka videos? I have heard of him. I've seen a couple, but not a avid watcher of it, but it's something I need to get into. Also, what's that we've got here? So we've got a CRJ over at the parking ramp, which I will show in a minute. See if we can find the CRJ. So that is, that looks like him over there. There's CRJs. That's the one showing up on radar 24 at the moment, Billy. So have I spotted any Indian planes? I haven't today, but there was a 787 from Air India taking off earlier on. As we now have, who's coming in now? Who is this? So this is our Lufthansa Airbus A320 Neo coming in right now. This is a Lisbon flight. See him go past us, past the tree in a minute. So our CRJ, which was taxiing, is now taking off. Let's focus on that. past us here. Crossing the airport. Unless he's landing. Is there a heliport in that? It looks like actually there is. So we should see a Eurowings taxiing in a moment. There it is. It's an Airbus A320, this one. Going to Palma de Mallorca. If you're joining us, don't forget to subscribe. Welcome to the channel if you're new to us. We're a growing aviation channel dedicated to the love of aviation, and I'm going to swing over away from the A320 and have a look at something more interesting here. It's not going to take off, unfortunately, on our one, but this is the A350 Lufthansa flight. We have a little bit of activity going on the apron. For some reason, not too sure why, maybe someone will be able to tell me in the chat, but original plan was to go into the observation deck on Munich Airport, but that is actually closed for foreseeable future, it says, not actually giving me a date of when they're actually opening up. If you do know, do let me know, because it's always good to plan ahead, because I'd like to come back here. So as we watch the Lufthansa A350 start up, as soon as the Eurowings is lining up, I will swing over back to that so we can watch. Maybe it's not moving. No, it's just a movement. No, it's just a movement, that one. That's why, because the lights aren't on. Probably preparing up for, is that going to a gate? Are we going to a gate? Let's have a look. I might be going over to the stand on the far right. Right, I'm going to swing back over because the landing lights are on. Eurowings is ready to go. So update with the A350, it is going over to a stand. You might be able to see it still continuing there past the trees. As we now have another Embraer, I believe this one is. Let me just confirm that. I think this is another. Which one is this? Yep, this is our Embraer 195 LR from Florence, Dolomatio. Don't think you see this in the UK. I've not seen it before. Do let me know in the chat if I'm wrong. Might be. Italian. We should see this in. We should have this at City. We're getting the ITA flight from Retlist of German Wings. It's going to be in the ITA Airlines livery soon. That's going from Milan, that one, from London City Airport. So next coming in is Austrian Airlines, which is operating for with the Star Alliance livery. This is our Vienna flight, OS 115. So this aircraft is 10 years old, delivered in 2011. Registration is OE-LWH. So it comes in now. So Mikey says, I wonder if I could see a private plane. You might be some guests of private plane. You should start seeing them very soon. They are playing today. Seen a few fans. I was in Munich city centre today. Was hoping to get a tour, but didn't get one today. There you go. What do you think of the Star Alliance livery? Do let me know on the chat. Do you like it? Are you a fan of it or not? Do you prefer just the airline liveries themselves? Personally, I've seen too many of them. I prefer the airline liveries more than this. It's a bit basic, this. And do let me know, what is your favourite alliance group? Is it Star Alliance? Do let me know. One World. Mikey, thank you very much for your nice comments. I do hope you have subscribed. It's the main goal here. We are a channel dedicated to aviation, love aviation, generally based in London, given the name of London Planespotting, but we do have these odd occasions where we go on tours, as we are today. Jay, amazing, thank you very much. Our first donation of the live chat. Thank you ever so much. Do appreciate it. And good evening to you too. Hope you are well. So as we were watching the Austrian Airlines, we had another arrival coming in. This is our CRJ from Lufthansa. It's the Amsterdam flight 2307. CRJ, 15 years old, delivered in 2006 in August. Lufthansa does have a large fleet of the CRJs, which I'm a great fan of as well. It's great to see with their regional City Link branch. I should be on that flight on one of those CRJs next very soon, about this time of the day as well actually. Tomorrow, going to good old Switzerland, a favourite of mine as well, great for spotting locations. So that CRJ, which was on the parking slot, has still not moved. It did have a new squawk, but it's not doing it anymore, so we'll probably see it moving if it's going to move soon. We'll just keep an eye on that on flight 24. So it looks like we've got a Geneva flight coming, Airbus A319. That might come in on this runway. Also got a Larnaca flight from Cyprus, my second home, and that's an Airbus A320 Neo. Mikey, thank you very much. Great to see you've subscribed. So Chris made a very good comment. Yep, probably won't see Villarreal today. They will probably either this morning, early morning, or yesterday. Fans are here, I can guarantee you that, because I saw them in Munich City. Great to see the atmosphere as well. Hoping to catch that later on tonight. That should be a good game. We're not here for football, we're here for the planes. As we've got the Eurowings parked up, Airbus A330s. So I'm going to keep the stream going. I'm going to cut the sound as we've got a bit of a break at the moment. We don't have much activity, but I will join you very soon. Welcome back. Okay, we're going to now focus on the Geneva flight coming in. And after that we've got our Larnaca flight as number 2. So this is Geneva flight LH2387. Airbus A319 this is, and it is 23 years old, 1998. This one probably the oldest of the live stream we've had so far. Our A320, the Larnaca flight, is an Airbus A320 Neo, so it's a rather new flight, and that is 3 years old as we watch the A390 come in. Beautiful landing that. Lovely and smooth. So back over to the chat. Hello Chris. And hello Gazda Dude 2017 Fun. And Trending, hi, how are ya? Do keep the chat live, guys. Good to hear it from you. Do hope you're well this lovely Tuesday afternoon in Munich here. Weather has been beautiful so far here in Germany. Perfect flying conditions. As we watch the A319 now, I find it ironic that this is a 23-year-old aircraft, yet it's got a Wi-Fi connection, it's got internet connection now. It's very rare on a Lufthansa short haul flight, as we're now going to join the, you'll probably find out that the Neo hasn't got, let's see if it has it got the Wi-Fi module on top. The one I had coming out from Heathrow didn't, which I was quite surprised on. Very odd how Lufthansa choose which planes have the internet connection and which don't. Maybe it's cheaper to do the retro ones, I'm not too sure. Yeah, see, this one hasn't got internet access. Yeah, it's only 3 years old. Doesn't make sense to me. There's obviously a reason. Probably cost. They are so quiet, these Neos as well, same as the 737 Maxes. Beautiful planes. Ian, thank you very much, hello. And you are right, it's a brilliant airport for spotters. It's amazing, it's just a breath of fresh air to come into Germany for plane spotting. So much different to the UK. It's just welcomed here. So many people like it as well, it's great to see. So this is a Cologne flight coming in, and it's the Airbus A319, and this as well has got Wi-Fi. So it looks like all the A319s have Wi-Fi. And this is 25 years old. So we had a 26-year-old. We now got a 23-year-old. This one's 25 years old. 1996. This aircraft still going strong. Registration for this one is Delta Alpha Indigo Lima Echo. Airbus A319-114. So Mikey says he prefers, or he loves, the Star Alliance planes. To see him, I love to see him. Sometimes see it at the Liverpool Airport. Yes, because Eurowings operate there, don't they? Technical Kahoot online live. It's beautiful, thank you. Is it the aircraft? I take it you mean the aircraft. You haven't seen my face, it's not that beautiful. So many passers by here as well in this spot, which is anywhere. There's so many people who love just watching planes, it's brilliant. You wouldn't even know it's 26 years old, or 25 years old. 1996, amazing really. Great to see, really is great to see this one. Right, what have we got coming in next? Let's have a look. Okay, we've got an Air Baltic, but it looks like it's going to... oh no, that's one over there. That's him over there. That's Air Baltic. He's going to left. Coming in on right is a Belgrade flight. LH 1737 Lufthansa Airbus A319. How old is this one? 23 years old, 1998 this one. It's not even on shot at the moment, slightly on shot. Don't think the camera's going to pick it up. You will see them when the landing lights come on. The landing lights aren't on just yet. Okay, so here comes the landing lights they're on. See if we can see it in distance. There we are up top there. So this is our Belgrade flight, Lufthansa 1737. Took off an hour and 14 minutes ago. 23 years old, this one. If you're new to us, don't forget guys, do subscribe. We are a growing channel. It's great to have you on board today. So Technical Coot says everything is beautiful, and thank you very much for the accent. I normally hate my voice. It's brilliant. Great. Unknown, evening LP. Good evening to you, Unknown. And the jacket, or the jumper I should say, has come on now because it is getting a little bit frosty now, well, chilly. But that's the beauty of live plane spotting. Come rain or shine, I'm here. We've got an experienced pilot here, guys. Beautiful touchdown, that one, as you would expect from a Lufthansa flight. Still amazes me that all the A319s, all the old A319s, have got Wi-Fi on them, and you've got the Neos which don't. Does not make sense to me. I'm not complaining. Always find the A319s overlooked. They are brilliant planes. EasyJet loved them. And that's the size that EasyJet has grown from the A319s when they first started. Alright, they used to have the 737s as well, but these were their second choice, and it served them so well, as with Lufthansa as well. Who's that in the distance over there? Let's have a look. That's that Elbe Baltic flight. That's the Airbus A320, that one. As it goes into stand or gate. Trying to work out what that one is over there, guys. Is that private? That looks like a Boeing. Is it a Boeing? It looks like a Boeing 737-4 400. Yep, totally agree with you, Ian. A319s are incredible with a super range. They certainly are. And one of the things I used to like is the special Airbus A318s, which you did see once a long time ago at City Airport, which were the only Airbus aircraft apart from the 220s which was certified to fly if they had a certain configuration, which BA did have, because then they could fly in and out of City Airport straight to New York, JFK, with a stopover, of course, but they had a stopover in Shannon. It was a quick jump out if you're a passenger on board, and a jump out and jump in straight away as a US citizen or US flight afterwards once it came in from Shannon. And the brilliant thing about this aircraft as well was it's all business class. Now, it did replace the Concorde flight, or the old Concorde route number. However, it's not Concorde. I'm never going to say an Airbus A318's Concorde, because it ain't. But they did give it the Speedbird 01 flight number. So what's coming in at far distance, as I can see, this is our TAP flight, Air Portugal Lisbon flight, Airbus A321 Neo. The landing lights are on. There it is. It was hiding. Either that was just me and my poor camera skills. Probably the latter. So as the camera focuses, or tries to focus, and there's that helicopter again. Just to let you know that this is the start of a mega week here at London Planespotting. We are here live at Munich tonight, or carry on with live right now, and tomorrow. Then we're at Zurich. And then on Friday we are back at good old London City Airport, which should be a busy day as well there in midday, early morning, midday roughly. And then do make sure you subscribe to the channel, because coming later on, a few weeks after, is going to be the flight reviews of all these trips that I'm doing to these locations. They're all either with Lufthansa and Swiss. I've got it was the Airbus A320 Neo yesterday that I was flying on. Then I've got the CRJ 900 tomorrow. And then with the Swiss, I've got the Embraer E2, which quite excited. Be interesting to see what it's like for space. Heard mixed reviews on that one. I'm personally a massive fan of the Airbus A320, so it'll be interesting to see if that becomes my new favourite short haul. Don't know, because the Airbus A320, or A220, sorry, I'm referring to me is just a brilliant plane, and it has done wonders for Airbus. I think it's the best purchase they ever did by purchasing that branch of Bombardier, I should say. But here is our TAP flight. It's the Neo A321. There's the reversed. Should go past the trees. I won't stay on the trees because the camera will just lose its focus again. They're so quiet. So that was the TAP flight, Airbus A321 Neo. Apologies if you lost the mic, we had a bit of technical issue there. Just focus back on the apron there. So our next flight in is Air Dolomiti, and that is going to be Embraer 195LR. coming in. But over at the runway we have a CRJ lined up. Someone needs to chop some trees down. There we go, there's the CRJ rolling up. So if you just joined us, welcome to Munich Airport. We're live here on Tuesday afternoon. It is currently local time here, it's 6:57. As we watch the CRJ take off, there we go. And yet we are live at Munich Airport. So welcome everyone joining us. Don't forget to subscribe. So Pilot Bob's just asked, well, I should catch up on the live chat, it was a minute ago, but you staying in the airport or just showing the aircraft or getting a flight? So I am locally staying at a hotel nearby. Back to Munich Airport tomorrow, catching a flight to Zurich, and then I'm going to be in Zurich for a day, and then back at London City. Adam, hello, and great to hear that you love Munich. I am too. This is brilliant here. Such a friendly airport for plane spotters. It's a breath of fresh air when you compare it to UK airports. Stansted Airport, Heathrow Airport, Gatwick, especially you, because you have no spot on locations, which is good. Start learning. There is. I wonder if I can pan over without me cutting anything. Let's see if I can do it. There is a hill, which is just a brilliant. So this is one of the spotters' hill. There's actually, I believe, 3 of these. Now the trees are in the way, but I am over. See if I can get it. If you can see that little mountain at a far distance beneath, past the trees, I'm there tomorrow, and that is a visitor centre for plane spotters. You can only dream that at Heathrow. So, whilst I was babbling on, let's have a look. Coming in now is Embraer 195 flight, El Dolomiti, or Dolomiti, and then we have an Iberia flight coming in, Airbus A320. As we're near the final half an hour of the show. We've got some queuing lineups here. Look at that. There you go. So that one now coming in as the Iberia flight, and then afterwards you've got Lufthansa just behind it from the Naples flight, and that is an Airbus A320 as well. As we now focus on our Iberia flight. Greetings from Gambia, Adam. Stuart, greetings from Canada. Ben, thank you very much for subscribing. Great to have you on the channel. As do say, guys, do subscribe. We are a growing channel. So this is our Lufthansa flight. Airbus A320, this one. 3 years old. It's not the Neo. Ellie, thank you very much for the kind words. Caroline, greetings to you as well. Do let me know where you're watching from, guys. Great to see such a worldwide coverage of viewers today. Video likes it, good to see. From Germany, your home country here. It's beautiful here, so clean as well. So with the low light, what do you guys think of Condor's new livery? Are you a fan of it? This is an advert at Munich Airport for them. Are you a fan of it? I can't remember what, I read something about it. It's something to do, the colour code's something to do with, is it the sun, sea and sand and air or something? I can't remember. Do let me know in the chat. Tell us, what do you think of it? Are you a fan? Do you like it? Do you think it's an eyesore? I used to like the old one. I'll be honest, I don't know if I like this one. Haven't made my mind up yet. Yeah. So Keith is in Florida, great to see. Hope it's nice and warm there. Probably is. Kaz, welcome, and you're watching from Notts, UK, Nottingham. Ben thinks it looks like a lolly twister. Yeah, yeah, I remember actually. Yeah, you can still get them. Yeah. So for anyone who doesn't know, there's a UK lolly called Twister. Have a look online, Google it. It's like you get different colours. They do a kiwi one, I think, as a strawberry one, but it's they have the sort of yellow ice cream, and then you have an iced ring around each layer. It does actually look like that. Didn't think of that until now. Sana, hello from Finland. Great to see you. Been to Helsinki. Beautiful place. Love the Finnair Airbus A350. An excellent aircraft, and brilliant in business class, that one. And I believe they're fitting it out with a new one and updating it as well, so that's great to see. Felio says the most beautiful livery is KLM. I'm surprised because I'm not a massive fan of a KLM flight. It's just a KLM livery. It's just all blue. It's alright. It's got colour. I'll give it that. Yeah, I'm not big. I don't know. I'm gonna be really boring here, but I really like BA. Maybe it's because I've grown up with BA as a kid, but it's just the flick of the flag. That's a bit of a tongue twister, isn't it? Flick of the flag. So Stuart says from Canada, he thinks the Condor one looks like colourful gel bars. Yeah, it does. It kind of looks like prison uniform to me. Don't know what they were thinking there. I think they could have done that a bit better, the Condor one. But I'll give them its due. It's caused a lot of stir on the media, so it's probably worked in some respects. So just a reminder, this is the Lufthansa flight from Nice, LH2275, Airbus A320, this one, 6 years old. As we have, it looks like taking off in or making its way to a runway. You can't see it, it's behind trees, but we'll focus on that soon as we focus on the Lufthansa flight. But we've got a Turkish Airlines. That's the one which came in, the A321. It looks like it's going back out, so we'll keep an eye on that very soon. As we have an unidentified plane. So zoom in, it's a private one. It's not on flight radar. Surely you're not going to the game today. A bit late if you are. Oh, come on, camera. Pay all that money for an expensive camera and yet it can't focus. There we go. Oh. He's thinking, oh, kissed it. Look at that. As we get the tree in the way, of course. Let's go past the tree. So this is actually, so thank you Ben, I should be swapping over to Plane Watch actually, or Plane Finder. This is a German Air Force. There's one thing about flight radar, it don't really show a lot of military planes. Let me just switch over to my other one. Now this is something here, ladies and gents. Let's get that damn tree out of the way. German Air Force plane, this one. So this is a Globe 5000. Operated by the German Air Force. What a great spot that is. And he's taxiing into a parking slot gate by the looks of it. I wonder who was on board that. Is he going in parking spot? Or is he not? No, I don't think he is, no. Of course not. There's me getting excited there, thinking he was. You can't tell from this angle. Or is he? No, it doesn't look like it. Let's keep an eye on. Guys, thank you very much for the kind comments. Again, don't forget to subscribe. If you're new and just found us, we are a growing aviation channel based in the UK, mainly doing planes in the air in the UK. But we do have these odd trips to international locations. Hoping to do a US one very soon, hopefully this year. So do subscribe. And of course, not only do we do live plane spotting reviews, videos, we also do flight reviews and replays of certain flights. Look out on the channel for our Storm flight plane spotting, which we done at Heathrow under Storm Ernest. That was a great response, that one. So as we focus back over, we have Turkish Airlines A321 taking off. So that was the Turkish Airlines A321 going off to Istanbul. It came in about 40 minutes ago. It's now gone back out. So we've got also at the distance behind the tree an Air Europa flight, which we might get lucky and it might come off, take off from runway 8 right. We'll keep an eye on that. Next inbound flight is Lufthansa flight 2221. It's in the Star Alliance livery from Toulouse, Airbus A319 this one. There it is in the distance on the top left. So guys, thank you very much for your kind words. Gisela said, I hope I pronounced that right, probably haven't. I know the location very well, where I go there when I'm in Munich. Yeah, it's a great location. Joshua, thank you very much. Chris is in Moldova. Great to see. We still see the Air Moldova flights from Stansted. Great livery there, Air Moldova. Gisela is 150 kilometers from here. So Filios just said, why Munich? Well, just one of the locations, a great spotting location, really, a great airport to spot. I'm at Zurich, travelling to Zurich tomorrow, so on Thursday do tune in for the Zurich live stream. Going to have another Munich plane spotting live in the daytime tomorrow, so keep an eye out on that. And then on Friday we're back at London City for a Good Friday stream. So Chrissy's just put Jerry from Big Planespotting got told off in France. Yep. I'm not going to criticise Jerry because he does a great job, but he should actually know in France the law is a lot different. In 2019, they put out a lot of plane spotters because they've introduced a law now where it's illegal to film in France. You have to have a license, which I think is absolutely preposterous, and it just kills the hobby. Germany, however, completely different. They love it. They even make mounts available to plane spotters and locations. One of the locations I'm going to tomorrow is a visitor centre, which has a sky-high mountain. I'm not going to say mountain, but a hill, just for plane spotters. It's amazing country for plane spotting. They love it with a passion, and it's great to see as well. So France, they're going a little like the Brits at the moment. They're going a bit off. However, I've never ever been told by a British police officer to stop. In fact, I have this London City lot, and a big shout out to the London City Metropolitan Police, who do a fantastic job. They always stop by when I'm filming, always come and see me, have a chat, and they're ever so friendly. So it's great to see as well. They don't have a problem with it. Stansted never has a problem with it, and Heathrow doesn't either. The only ones I always find which do, Gatwick. Gatwick makes it impossible to spot sometimes, but that's me moaning anyway. So yeah, that's one of the reasons why I've avoided France. There was original plan to go to Toulouse, to the Airbus factory, which is still in the pipework. However, I'm going to have to be a little bit careful now because this law makes it ever so hard to plane spot. I just don't understand why. I really don't. Let me know what you think of it. I'm sure I know what the feeling's going to be on this channel. I'm dead against it, because we don't do no harm here. We encourage flight because it's beautiful to see. These are amazing aircrafts. So we are lucky. Air Europa is going to runway 8 right, as the ground crew airport services are just doing a check on the taxiway and runway. We should see, there it is, there's the Air Europa flight. And this is a 737-8. It's going to Madrid. So Ben says Luton is his local. Casey's from Luton actually. Met him on Heathrow. Great spotter as well. If you do know him, have a look online. Casey Planespotting. Great guy. They don't have a problem as well. Yep, Casey does a lot of plane spotting at Luton. Isella, thank you very much for subscribing. Great to have you on board. Alright, strobe lights are on. That only means one thing, we've got clearance. So as we watch the Air Europa flight, and we're heading into the final 5 minutes of the live stream here, guys. Do hope you've enjoyed it so far. It's been great to have you. Great response as well on the chat today. Great to see as well. Are you going to rotate past the trees? Yes, you are. Come on. So this is our Madrid flight. There we go. Boeing 737-8. Beautiful. So our final arrival for today is, let's have a look. There's a twinkling of jet lights in distance. So this is our Air Dolomiti flight from Milan, Embraer 195 LR. It seems fitting that it's going to be an Embraer 195 because that's the main aircraft that we see on this channel when you go to London City. So that is the main arrival coming in, our last arrival, and our last departure is going to be our Air Malta flight, Airbus A320, and that is to the left of me. See if we can pick her up. There we are. Making our way to runway 8 right. But let's focus on the Air Dolomiti flight. Our two final flights of this stream, and guys, I hope you have enjoyed it. Thank you ever so much. Peaked at 300 once today, so that's great to see as well. Brilliant to see you on the chat, and great to subscribe. Thank you very much, guys. You guys have always been excellent. So our final two flights on the channel as we are live. Again, if you haven't already, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Have a look online on the London Planespotting channel and have a look at all our flights videos that we have done in the past. So this is our Embraer 195. There she comes in, and there's the Air Malta waiting patiently. Kissing the ground there. Malta's been given line up and wait. As we try and keep both of them for the time being, I'm going to go on to Air Dolomiti. So For Erdemit, he's done a very quick turn as Air Malta is lighting up. You'll see the landing lights come on very soon. There we go, there's the landing lights. There's the wing lights. We're off. And guys, that is it from London Planespotting. Thank you very much for joining me this evening. Hope you have a pleasant evening wherever you are, and don't forget to tune in tomorrow around 12 o'clock midday. You'll find me live midday German time, around 11 o'clock UK time. We're back here live, new location this time though. We're going to be live back at at Munich Airport. Cheerio guys, thank you very much. Goodbye. Auf Wiedersehen.